And welcome back to Monday Night Football from Miami. Performance above, brought to you by Jersey Mike's. And Laura, it's been great to see Tua Tagovailoa.
Of the way he has rebuilt the quarterback psyche. And Tua now, his son's smiling, and he's really crediting.
Lewis and Dan, you've been around this team the last couple of days. I mean, Monday game here since the 17th season. It's important because you check out the AFC New Year's Eve in Baltimore. It's Miami's only remaining road game, but and often in games we expect the same thing.
No question about it. Look, he's one of the best games.
Daniel electing to put his defense on the field first, won the toss, and Moore will let it bounce. Oh, he can spin it.
Looks the part, you know, and you're going to hear this word thrown around.
First touch goes to Derrick Henry, and he's met and brought down.
Of Vic Fangio, their new defensive coordinator.
Mike Vrabel checking at the big screen. Levis quickly to the perimeter. Traylon Burks, and he's swarmed.
But with the injury to Jalen Phillips, they've now had to put him back outside, and all he does now.
Plenty of guys have stepped up. Levis gets the ball out, and it's deflected. Tried to find out for the Titans.
I think Xavier.
Javon Holland was closer to playing, but the safety not able to go tonight. Two protection breakdowns a week ago. He got injured. So Zentner, one of 8 guys, game-winning field goal for Kansas State to beat TC here. It's a high short boot, and Braxton Berrios steps up. A week ago, which snapped a streak of 8 games. That's important tonight.
It's huge.
Motioning across his hills, they give it to Raheem Mostert, who tries to get the edge.
Offense orchestrated by Mike McDaniel was make it go lateral, make it go side.
Achan, the rookie from A&M, is in there. Tua looks over the middle, throws it. It was a tight window, and he put the ball in when you come back. First down. Achan
to play one of his best games here. It's hard. You're going to see guys like Kyle Pecco and really the
2 on 2nd and 10. Flips it in the flat. Mostert.
Now 3rd and 6 or so. Talked about 2 offensive.
Tua looking to the left, pumps, and now delivers a throw, and there he is.
They typically don't really gas you with those. It's mostly the in-breakers.
Receiving yards, which would be a record. A lot of folks seem even more invested than he is.
Football as any center in the National Football League right now.
Real concern as Williams is checked out. You see Connor Williams, who limped a bit, the center able to walk better. Knocks that to the right. This is Mostert. Makes a cut. Raheem Mostert.
Follow the cutback off the backside of that offense.
It's in goal inside the 10. To lead the league in touchdown percentage. A 2-back look around the end. It's Mostert.
Starting tailback is getting a reverse. So Mike Vrabel's unit.
Tua fumbles a snap. Now fumbles it again. It is a turnover.
Those kind of mistakes. Quarterback center exchange. I mean, obviously.
It's underneath a little bit there. Eichenberg trying to get up. It looks like it's going to be a pass.
Tonight they've not been great in that department. Haven't been great in this department either. Falls.
Still first down.
It's Ravens, but they're 2nd in the league. And we said this.
All he wants for Will Levis, control the huddle on a play.
The left side of Miami's defense is Henry runs it for a couple of.
Understand, Tim Kelly, offensive coordinator, making.
Akine in motion from his end zone. Levis fires across the middle. DeAndre.
The right outside linebacker. 4 forced fumbles so far this year. 3rd in the NFL. 30.
Levis from the end zone. 4-man rush. Ball throws right into traffic. Inexperience.
Comes inside on Jalen Duncan. That looks like that just kind of unsettles Will Levis. Just
Sealer, one of the many guys in this Dolphins team, have been told, yeah, you're not good enough. You can't make.
Listen, you throw the pick, you better go try to make sure that that guy doesn't score. It looks to me like it's
consecutive games now.
Yeah, I mean, Zach Sealer, I mean, they've all come up with some big plays. Defense, they're going to be looking for their payday too, and deservedly so.
That's incredibly.
But they think he's shown some stuff week after week that is really important that they can.
Hand the ball off inside and knock down his.
Let's talk about staying ahead of the sticks.
Since lighting up the Falcons in that off. Levis across the middle, presses it in.
Tight end. That's great coverage by Miami, and there's that arm strength.
Henry.
Quarterback.
Some of that tempo. Henry Meditate all the time.
Stacked against you. And really, Miami defensively, their DNA
There's not necessarily plays. Where's number 10?
Can't find him. And it's been a nightmarish start for the Tennessee offense.
You see it. And here comes Christian Wilkins. Bradley Chubb with a nice push off the
play. He's going to be a free agent after the season. He's going to get paid.
That's right.
There catch man the fish back to work. Been on a pace like this in the Super Bowl era, nobody's ever had 1481. You're going to find number 10 a lot. It's just, what does a DB do with that kind of comes in motion? You feed the middle, and it's motion
across. I mean, it is such a variation for this defense.
End around. Achan as a blocker. He's picked up 15. Tua. Quick throw. Waddle back in the game, makes his second catch.
Boom! It's called catch and slash. That's how Tyreek described it to us. He said, we've got to get hats to the ball quickly, especially with a guy this fast.
There's Hill behind the line of scrimmage.
You see that left knee get caught underneath knee and ankle.
And it's to be in pain. Clutching that left knee. He's tackled awkwardly on the sidelines.
You see that
immediately.
The collar on the back. John
just as a great player, but the intangibles to this team.
He doesn't look happy there. He does.
When pressure, they bring it, but don't get to Tua, who slings it across the middle. And it's once again
8 slants, whatever you want to call them, whatever your terminology is. And if you're going to give that up to the
and barreling forward is Mostert for the
guy over. You heard him say, "Hey, get set," making sure that 2 guys weren't moving at the same time.
They pitch it to Mostert.
Gets him and do as well as any offensive line in the NFL. They
edge and Raheem Mostert.
Holding offense, number 74, 10-yard penalty.
Good angles, man. And it can just absolutely overwhelm.
On the edge, any chance?
Became the fumble in the end zone. Tua saying, "It's okay, I've got you, just trust me."
And that's the end of the first quarter. Miami started the second quarter here in Miami. Laura Ingram had words with Mike.
Run is trying to get the ball out to the perimeter, stretch you, and see if there's a cut.
Try and hide him. Try and get him loose.
Tua looking that way, takes a couple steps and throws it across.
There's a little bit of miscommunication. That's lucky, not only pick, but pick 6.
Yeah, that's a great read.
Get this to Waddle, and there's a little bit pressure off to his right side. And
a missed opportunity for Hooker, though. You're right. Heady short punt. Jake Bay here. The Titans try to get something going here. Haven't been blessed with Levis on the move. Short throw. And
protection, a double move on these corners is something I would be trying to get after because they're sitting.
The play caller there. It's a 2-back look, and Henry has it, makes a cut, and falls forward. Wildcat quarterback gets it to Derrick Henry, and on the move, trying to make a.
Your eyes in the right place. Make sure you're reading the right keys.
Last row catches yet. He's in the right slot, looking that direction. And there is a throw. And hop.
Push up. You see how he peeks out to the corner to see where Howard is.
And sits it down.
Yep.
Spears started left, cuts back to
the guy playing on the other network. You know, Aaron Jones for Green Bay right now. Just
Levis deep drop. Chase batted in the air and knocked down.
He's sniffing it out and defending it perfectly.
Yeah, this is a
protection holds up for a while. Levis backpedaling and delivers across.
And there's a make a guy miss in space.
Yeah, I mean, that's that patience.
Yeah.
That's staying in that new.
This is really well done by Will Levis now.
Deep drop on first down. Downfield.
Jalen sitting in outside leverage. They cut.
Chris Moore is still running and knocked out the far side. Have something going here for the first time. Spears. Thank you, Scott. Titans trying to eke Jalen Ramsey on him. They try to pitch it inside.
Didn't just take all that work that they have put in to move this football down.
Levis swarmed, escapes.
How many shots you want to take from a future Hall of Famer in Jalen Ramsey?
5 yards short of a first down, but did well to avoid another sack.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Just frustrated that he didn't get the sack. See the first guy that got to Will Levis?
Levis wanted to flip it to Henry in the flat. Now takes off again, lowers the shoulder. This guy got helicoptered in that game. Henry, nothing.
Is started on the 14-yard line. Just an unbelievable. This is their idea.
He's got it. And he's going to score standing up. Has come within a PAT of tying this game.
Pretty impressive.
Yard and a half. 5 touchdowns for him in his last 3 games. Nick Folk not looking at Will Levis's right shoulder after that drive. He did take. And Folk's boot. Taken by Berrios.
Back on the sideline, he's wearing his regular street clothes, and he has his left knee.
Mostert tries the middle. Raheem Mostert bursts through.
And you see it right now. Look, their offensive line has done a masterful.
Etienne breaks through. They're open.
At the run game, now you're starting to see a little bit of the creativity.
So far tonight. Mostert. Time.
San Francisco-like identity in terms of how physical they want to be.
2nd and 6. Berrios makes the catch.
Tennessee, Mike Vrabel said he plays the way that I want players to play.
Just standing next to him. It's a very different looking Miami offense. And now in 3rd and short, Tua takes off.
All fake.
Usually dumps it off though and does it.
Yeah, you don't want that guy running.
I see you, Tua.
Times a game. It's their version of triple option. He's trying to hit.
Tua steps up and he'll be spun down.
Edge and secure the edge. Just can't get there fast enough. Arden keep.
2nd and 14, empty backfield. Ball not out as quickly as he's
comfortable with what they're seeing. Obviously, Tyreek is a major.
Try to get a chunk and get Jason Sanders in better field position for a field goal.
I think you kick a field goal here if you're Miami. You let the 2-minute warning.
6 passing yards. In halftime report, of course, Boomer as fast as 3 minutes. We'll check now for a 44-yard attempt. And it's blocked at the line. Over. And they are hanging right with Miami Dolphins. 2-minute offense. They'll hand it to Henry. He bursts forward for about
field. And you got about 45 seconds left. Then we can start getting into 2 minutes.
Henry again.
Arm hook right there.
Guys, you're behind the 6. You do have 3 timeouts to work with.
Holding
offense.
A cautious approach.
Oh, I think you absolutely have to. And I think if you're Mike
Levis goes up to get a high snap. Henry is brought down. Out of this building, I think mainly by the injury to Tyreek Hill. Laura report around bringing some juice here. And Spears takes the handoff. And he'll be.
The issues that they have had with punt protection. I'm putting the pressure on this young punter.
And Berrios a fair catch at the 30. Be killed. Dolphins have excelled in this situation. 8 touchdowns in the last 2. Tua again unable to get rid of the ball quickly and checks it down to Etienne. His bump.
2 hands on the football, keeping his eyes down the field.
In the backfield, and there's a false start by Miami.
Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty.
Again, those 3 new guys up front. Try to get out quickly. Inaccurate throw. Jalen.
He was scrambling. There's another example of a little bit of miscommunication.
Waddle, see, get rid of the ball quickly. Again, takes off, fires across the middle into traffic off the hand of it.
Great eyes, great communication to where they're not turning in.
Once away by Bailey. Drifts, get a field goal. Instead, it turns into a touchdown, and then the block by.
Exactly how Brady sounds.
Levis from the pocket, running out of time, flips it across the middle.
It's 1 break or 2. Miami's offense is obviously out of rhythm without time.
Different offense. Levis hit as he throws.
That's a nice throw.
Big time.
That was Deshaun Elliott, who's another Dolphin slow to get up over there.
DeAndre Hopkins double team. They had the corner rolled up on his face, and Xavier Howard.
Remember the quick little out route he threw to Hop?
Adrian Hill, the referee, checking out. Well, they ruled him up after that, so it has to clearly show that the knee did touch.
And the big thing is trying to understand Where do we have to get to for timeout? The last thing you want to do is waste time running side to
The sidelines.
Still trying to determine whether or not there would be and a little too eager. Let's see if they were drawn by just leaning in there. They created that mistake. Hopkins guarded by Ramsey off to the far side. Levis steps up. Lards.
I mean, just look at it. You might have. You obviously.
And an amazing catch is made at the 10. Levis launching for the end zone, and it's picked up by Howard.
It's really just Xavier Howard at the line of scrimmage winning so well. I think if you don't love it, throw it out of bounds and kick the field goal.
It's so interesting.
Levis must get the ball out quickly, holds it a bit, fires across the middle, incomplete.
The routes. Look, there's a reason why Xavier Howard has those 29 interceptions I just talked about.
Folk from 28. Drives it through, continues to
lead at half.
Dolphins offense scoreless in the first half. It was Sealer with the pick six, providing he is going to keep pace with Baltimore, keep control of the destiny for the Tiger Kill status momentarily. Barrios.
He said, I'm trying to get creative. This is what they pay me to do. And he's,
say the least. On the pitch, Mostert.
Early. This has now become a dogfight game, Lou. So it's who is going to
have to come from Jalen Waddle.
Mostert again. Ran right into the arm.
On the crucial third down in the first series coming out here in the second half.
Titans rush for Tua lofting downfield.
Look at this play by Cedric Wilson.
One.
Thinking about quick throw. Again, go right back to Wilson.
Where the right foot goes out of bounds.
Ooh, the opportunity.
2nd and 2. Mostert barrels forward.
Off the field is a nice job of being ready. Miami, we see that all the time, right?
Mostert again. I'll tell you, for
Meikenberg playing out of position, and these guys are coming off the
5G network of the NFL. Tyreek Hill a minute ago. Achane in there. Has to get to the left edge and fast. That's not elite speed. He shot that down.
He sure did. He dismissed it.
To looking to the right, launching to the end zone. Wilson draws a couple.
Defense, number 0. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul.
In that shot, I also think that there should be a roughing the.
Mostert had to make a quick cut and didn't quite have this.
Look, he's coming back to me. Here, I need to go now.
Penetration kick that play.
Had that fumble earlier, second red zone trip. Tua underneath. Achane knocked down field. Looks like Pecco quickly looking at his. Pecco is stepping into a bigger role with Jeff Simmons out. Now you've got guys
up down here at the bottom of the screen.
Tua looking that way, tosses it up to Wilson.
Had a little bit of jersey in that left hand also.
And it's blocked by Autry. This from 20. Knocked through Miami. Not what we expected. Trying to keep command of the AFC East. It was 2.5 games over Buffalo coming in. Team trying to win away from home for the first time. Henry.
Back on the field.
They need a little good news here in Miami with 2 in the backfield. Handoff inside.
Make no mistake about that whatsoever. Targeted 7 times, 3.
They come after him. It is picked up enough for him to get the ball out and complete. There was a flag
against DeAndre Hopkins.
Before the pass.
There's always going to be a lot of hand fighting between these two. And you see right there, you see the left.
Miami defense make those middle backers cover. Blind side hit. There was
in Howard and Ramsey, and you see here.
You know, Lou, so
a 15-yard penalty that really cost Miami 4 points in the first half.
Dividends for them. Tajay Spears coming out of the backfield and then
bring 5 rushers. Levis and to track the ball was Burke. Zittner fair cut at the 8-yard line. In the Miami huddle, the energy in the building, and even in the Dolphins huddle, just seeing
significant.
Send them deep.
Exactly. Hey, right now there's some things you just can't defend.
To the backfield. Off the play fake. They get it to Waddle on the perimeter. Tackled him. That was a potential horse collar, not called.
Yeah.
Was in motion. And Tua took a look and now goes downfield.
That's textbook.
That left hand.
You just go ahead, upfield hand, stab at
Bunting in coverage. Tua was looking that direction. Steps up and launches downfield. It's A-Chan.
And peek and see how he slows right down. Slows down right as he's crossing past Murphy Bunting.
35 and fair caught by on Thursday, February 8th. Takes it off the right side for a couple.
Staple of this team, because the second level is open between the second and third.
Henry again. Grinding
Passes with the crossers. I don't think you throw the ball to the perimeter. Now, if you got Hop one-on-one, say.
You pitch it to him. And you get the edge. He does. And
you know, seals. You get a little couple pulls, and then Spears.
First down. Levis is picking downfield. Throws to Hopkins. Did he get the feet in?
And go by, and you see them come back in. Oh, got the right foot down. Couldn't get the left one down.
Sideline after that play. Looks like it's an
Offense, number 79. 5 yards.
Got to get settled in. Gave up 5 sacks last week against the Indianapolis Colts.
Levis numerous times. This time from the pocket, delivers downfield, and the catch is made.
It's a really good job. Will Levis threw it to Hop in the first half. He realizes Ramsey's going to peek and rips that.
Flag down as Levis steps up and throws far side. Hopkins makes the catch.
The Miami offense was originally in an illegal formation and then shifted.
It's the right call by the officiating crew. More.
Henry.
To the two guys that have made plays for the offense for Tennessee. And
here comes. Has time and launches downfield to the seam. Catch made. Ball.
Catch it.
Titans are trying to play fast before. Did he have control before? Jones got over there and knocked it loose. By replay. We'll step aside.
Just what a throw-in catch from Will Levis to Spears.
Dolphins crowding the line. Predictable call. Henry dragged down after a gain of.
Now they got their athletic personnel grouping back on the field. Tajay Spears comes back in.
Take it to Henry. Levis in trouble. Lofts to the end zone.
You have to be and give Will Levis somebody if it's all.
Like it one. Levis lofts across the middle. Juggle. Quarter have taken the lead again on Miami. Collects it again. Does he control it to the ground?
After review, it was determined that the receiver did not.
7-point lead. Titans will send out Folk for a field goal in that drive. Folk, no problem, of course, knocks it through from 20.
Manager Rand Carthen and quarterback coach Charles London said this guy.
And I know he's got this big, powerful arm. I've seen some touch throws, right? Ever since then, he has been very impressive.
Well, Charles London
here, but Tua Tagovailoa with Tyreek Hill back in the game. What can they do? So can Tyreek Hill be a weapon? Is he out there as a decoy? An I formation here. Play fake. Tua looking downfield and does find
there and go to work now.
23 yards. Hill still under the college. Go blue, says Desmond Howard.
Oh, look at
Here,
that.
53-yard gain. Tua's got a free play. They'll whistle it down beforehand.
Defense, number 96, 5-yard penalty.
Launch point, move the pocket, and take a shot downfield to Tyreek.
You see Autry hit.
Take it to Mostert. Tagovailoa steps up and flips it.
Time in the pocket. Look, get on up there. Giving my kids hope.
Hurdles a man, and the fullback showing some hops. He went right up. Scanning downfield, tries to fit it in beautifully. Tyreek Hill.
Trajectory and the right throw. I mean, that ball is 2 or 3 inches over Murphy Bunting's head.
First and goal. Tua takes off and takes it.
No, they're going
In far side and couldn't work his way.
It makes it interesting how they try to attack in the passing game.
Tua still scrambling, trying to create, and slips down at the
receiver group. They don't have that guy who just one-on-one can go up and take the ball off the top of the rim.
No problem. Done in the red zone. That's Miami 0 for 3 now, scoring touchdowns.
Mostert has been an absolute battering ram down there with how tough he brought
the kicking team. The field goal is good. That 15-yard penalty will be.
He's got to get into a run game action.
Yep.
Sanders, the line drive kick from the 20 to work and trying to work that ground game and take opportunities away.
Live on third downs.
Illegal formation against the kicking team, number 29.
You got to give Tim Kelly a lot of credit, the offensive coordinator.
They fake it to Spears. Levis climbs the pocket, delivers far.
This rush is coming. You can take a sack. You set yourself behind. Smart
Look. Henry, nowhere to run. Tried to hop.
Long for really Spears to be the guy. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. So I think you're trying.
Dolphins don't bring pressure. Levis checks it down. Long
We're going to talk it out over here on the sideline. You can see DeAndre
exchange on the sideline a week ago. Just D-Hop saying, young fella, feed me there. Reminder of the big picture. AFC playoff. McDaniel's team roughed up in Buffalo early looking for some payback, but in the McDaniel, if they could find a way to do it. Running right, Mostert.
And again, that run game, they continue to try and lean on it.
They do give it to Mostert again. This time he tries the left edge and able to work it.
You get Tyreek back in the game, and now you go after the rookie Carson Tita. Yeah.
Tua looking that way, and instead fires the.
Oh boy.
Gibbons taking too long into huddle.
Hill out of the key.
Buffalo, and he said when we're not efficient in and out of the huddle, kind of
10.
Outbreakers. You got Tua's gonna.
Tagovailoa is looking for across the middle. It's Waddle who's got it.
Hooker, you take a better angle. It's a more direct angle, and you don't round that break.
On first down, flag is down.
56, 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Autry put on the rookie Julian Hill, the tight end, and Julian Hill, he has been demoing people.
20. And it's over the hands of Achin.
Uncovered, he just sails it to him.
It's a 5'9" running back, and 20. Pressure comes, it's picked up. Waddle's got it near side, lowers the
catch and slash. Now Tyreek back in the game. Park him at the top of this. At the top.
It's one conversion on third down of the second half. Tagovailoa pressured, and he'll be sacked. 10 is snuffed out.
Line off kilter.
Haley's punt is away, and Guerrero decides something mistake. My goodness. It bound.
Mick, you cannot be indecisive down there, and if you don't know.
Costly in their last road loss, and there's Tom Quinn, who's from this offense really on the toss sweep. Mostert makes a cut.
We'll come right back with it.
Mostert again, dives, lunges, touchdown. Roller coaster last week, and now it's the wheelbarrow race. His 17th carry. Lunging is the knee down before. By the booth. Roddy Ames is the replay official here. That was real close. Just hard to believe if you're a Titans fan, you feel sick to your stomach. But right here in a tie game, inexplicable decision by
in control of the situation. He's got to be communicating to everyone. That's
animated conversation from the veteran head coach there. Just no. The Eagles trying to get right. Blasted by Dallas last night, visiting the Seahawks. Coverage.
Your talking point.
Pitch by Henry's fumbled. Goes back. They had a takeaway dance orchestrated.
Derrick Henry.
Turnovers deep in your own territory. You are not going to.
Finally able to convert in the red zone. It's going to take a lot.
Miami loves. This is one of the teams in the NFL that loves screens down here.
Left is a blocker. Mostert's going to run it to the right, but could not escape.
49, lined up in the neutral zone. Half the distance to the goal.
Somebody has to step up and make a play to stop the bleeding here, because otherwise this game's
go off the field. High snap. Mostert. They just clip. So Mostert, a pair of touchdown runs here deep in the fourth quarter, in their division, making playoff runs, and now with the loss here, it would cinch. Hot pitch up high on Derrick Henry. Chubb makes that
perfectly. They have been getting a lot of real estate, capturing a lot of real estate, running left.
Those 3 turnovers have been extremely costly. Had the pick 6 and then the last 2. So
that's as explosive as this one, but that you've had on the ropes.
Those 92 yards tonight. Levis now needs something special.
You're just trying to get as many completions as you can
tonight, but they'll take it. Levis closing.
Come inside, get on Brewer's edge, and be all over.
Season for the man from Clemson. Across the middle, bobbled and caught by Okonkwo. Up tempo here. Underhand pitch, juggled by Spears, who makes the catch. They do. Levis working underneath, but bounces the throw for.
Having a lot of patience in this moment. We've talked about that with him early on.
Now there's another false start off the
offense, number 75.
Playing right tackle. He's ideally a guard. They know he's a guard, but out of necessity.
The screen. Spears gets free, and
when pass rushers are pinning their ears back.
81 receiving yards.
Underneath.
Again, the check down. Spears. Big cushion.
Cheap. To see if they can do a better. They just need to try and do a better job of.
Levis
The flat. There's another one of those touch throws.
Westbrook Akine from the pocket. Now takes off, flips it into the end.
That a little no look from Will Levis.
Yeah.
Running right.
He still have the chance to get the tie. He's going for the win. Analytically, this is what makes sense.
Levis stumbles as he rolls to his right, but why?
For Miami, that is not good. I promise you, Vic Fangio is not happy.
Part of that 2-point conversion was the quarterback almost fell on his face.
Yeah.
Kept the footing. It's deep for the Dolphins. Are they going to give him a chance? He's just going to let it go. Tennessee hasn't really been creating big plays all night. The lead seems
now live it.
This is a huge.
Gives it to Mostert. Makes a cut and picks up a bounce.
He's working it as best as he can. I think the players have to be aware out on the football field. Look, you want to protect, throw the football in the middle of the field.
Second straight run called by McDaniel and Moga. Of course, didn't field it. He is standing there right on the sideline with top seed spot in the AFC. Talking about a team. Tua steps up, looking to create. Side step.
He was the one who was yelling at the referees.
Kindness if you're tennis. Exactly what we thought they would. They doubled Tyreek, they doubled Jalen Waddle, and no one else.
It's a line drive kick. Chance at a return.
Line drive punt. And that the coverage team, the Gunners, didn't have a chance.
Be an incredible way for Will. Protection is good, and Levis lofts up.
Cleared one side of the field completely.
The 30. 36 yards straight.
Running away from
quick pitch near side. Okonkwo trying to protect a 6-point lead. See if Levis can create very improbable comeback, at least the way it looked. Spears takes the toss.
DeAndre Hopkins is coming back in the game.
He should be.
I know, like you have to shut him down now. Because
tight ends on the field. Is this where they try to get a little?
But not again. That was the receiver, Westbrook Akine.
The defensive line shifts for Miami. Do we have it?
Play game defense, number 92 for
sudden.
They're saying it was too sudden.
Right.
Which, I mean, that's.
Henry cuts it back. Dives and
fantastic. 2 drives by Will Levis in the Tennessee.
That football. First time he played here, he knows them to 2 touchdown drives, and they take the lead.
Vrabel as well. How they handled the 2-minute drill previously, they get it.
With a burst of blood vessel in his head. Tua just checking the wristband, trying to kill, can play a big role in this final drive.
Yeah, this is huge. Completion driven. Catch the ball outside. Numbers get out.
Or at least for the first play of the drive. Short catch across. Another short throw and trying to get out of bounds.
Or Tyreek comes back in the ball game.
So Marino, it's Hill in motion. Tua's looking the other direction. Steps up, delivers a throw.
And that high side speed rush going around Austin Jackson, they said he has shut this down.
And this pass protection with 3 back of a foot better. Tua gets it out quickly, and the catch is made by Smythe. Used to run. It'll be 3rd down. They'll need about 3. Tennessee was signaling incomplete from their sideline, and now Adrian Hill.
You see at the last minute.
The legs, that's not control, but under the hand, yes.
The ruling on the field stands as a
Tua looks that direction, catches it behind the line. Long way to go. Makes a man miss. Bounds apparently.
There's the difference, right? Didn't get out of bounds.
2 yards here to keep the game alive here. Tua in traffic.
And Jeffrey Simmons. Look at Mike Vrabel.
And he slip away. This offense held to 366 yards.
Just a situation more efficiently.
Well, to run the ball twice, to go 3 and out.